Good morning, good morning. We are back to a Sunday again. The gospel this morning, well, that tells about Jesus healing people and ministering in this way. And gradually, they were getting tired. So he sent out his disciples, and they too were ministering this way. And when they come back, they too are feeling tired. He said, let's go off into a place by ourselves somewhere where we can rest. Important message here. We must find times to rest. If we're going to be Christians, and if we are really going to try to serve God, we need to find times to rest. See, if the enemy can't stop you, his next trick is to try to burn you out. And burning you out, you will gradually become weaker and weaker because you'll have used up all the resources. And as I said, we need to be filled and refilled again. You'll use up all your resources. You need to spend time in rest. We all need holidays. We need to take time off. If possible, we need to get away, in a sense, from those things which surround us normally. We need to get a new environment, see different things, experience different things, in order that our minds and our bodies can rest. Well, our spirits need a time of rest as well. And in the church, of course, we have this wonderful idea of the retreat. Now, for the last year, we haven't been able to go away on many retreats because all the monasteries and convents and places which hold retreats have all been shut down because of the COVID epidemic. But when the restrictions lift, I challenge you once again just to look at these places, find out where there is a conducted retreat by somebody whom you respect, and go along there and just rest. Oh yes, you'll have a few talks, and the talks will guide you thinking if you need them. But the main thing is rest. I always remember there was a priory in Cardiff, and when I went there, but I feeling a bit tired, a bit exhausted, I would get there and I'd be met by the fathers who were there looking after the place. You come for a retreat? Yes. Well, they take me to a room. They say, now there's the room and there's the bed. I want you to just lie on that bed and just rest. Come to the talks if you want to. Be with us if you want to. But the main thing is to rest because you've been exhausted in the ministry that you've been carrying out. And probably for the first day I would rest. I used to go away on holidays with my family, which was very frustrating for them, I'm sure. And we'd get to the place on a Saturday, and I would be so tired. I'd suddenly feel as if I was unwinding. And for the Sunday and the Monday and the Tuesday, I'd be just resting, unable to almost do anything. And then by Wednesday or Thursday, I'd start to be invigorated again. Trouble is, of course, we're coming back off our holidays on the Saturday. So for the first couple of days, I wasn't much of a family man at all. I was just so exhausted by the life I was actually living. We need to find times of rest. See, looking back at it now, I realized I'd pushed it too far and too hard. I shouldn't have been in that position. And we have to have a bit of common sense. This is why a good spiritual director, when he listens to your life and counsels you, the one thing he's looking for is, where are the times of rest? This is why God gives us one day off a week and he says, you must learn to rest. Because if you don't learn to rest, you will quite simply burn out, both physically, mentally, and I can assure you, it can happen to you spiritually as well. So learn from the lesson of Jesus and the disciples. They went there, and again crowds came to them, and again they ministered to them. But I'm sure Jesus took them away again into a place where they could rest, because he knew their need, and he knew his need as well, because he needed to do it, just to spend time with God, resting and recuperating and being refreshed. Yes. I'm going to sing. You thought for a while I wasn't going to. I know there's some of you are almost rubbing your hands in glee and saying, today he's not going to do it. But I am. So there. Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me. Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me. Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me. Melt me, mold me, fill me, use me. Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me. Are you in ministry? Are you working for the kingdom? Are you anxious about the kingdom? I say to you, time to rest, time to rest. Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on us. Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on us. Do you want that to happen? Find somewhere and take some rest. God bless you, and God be with you. Amen.